Hi, I'm Emily Millen, and I teach Power Vinyasa Flow in Vancouver.
I'm Susan Horning, and I teach yoga and run a small yoga center in Vancouver called Unity Yoga. Lots of different styles of yoga, and we run retreats here on Stowe Lake Farm.
In May, we run a retreat called Seeds of Change, so it caters more to spring. We actually do a seed planting ceremony where we have an intention we bring with us for the weekend, and we actually plant that intention with a seed into a little pot that you can take home with you. And that one is just all about being clear about what you want for your life, what you'd like to manifest. And then in the fall, we do a Harvest the Spirit retreat, which caters more to fall, which is more about harvesting the bounty that you grew in summer, rising maybe from a higher vibration that summer holds to a lower, more grounding vibration, and really looking inside, reflecting, journaling, and having a little bit more quiet time. Most of the food that we eat here is from the farm. This is an organic farm. The soil is very rich and it produces amazing food, and I think the food is one of the best parts about this retreat, and people tend to go back for second, third helpings, and just all the talk revolves around food and our amazing chef, Heidi.
The food is so nourishing, and the company that we connect with here, the good company that we share in the partner classes, you really feel connected to the people who come on retreat with you. And we often find that people stay connected after the retreat. They go back feeling very bonded. You feel like you've really made a lifelong friend during your process. And there's always someone there to work with you a little bit if you are going through some life changes. So we partner up and we do a lot of work with the body, but at the same time we are working with the mind and working with our creativity together, supporting and healing one another.
So for yoga, we offer kind of all colors of the rainbow. I offer a hatha class and a vinyasa class, and Sue offers more of the yin and the yoga nidra, and we do partner yoga, which makes our retreat pretty unique. And we balance each other out really well, so we have different skills, but they come together harmoniously to produce a pretty full schedule of yoga where your bodies will definitely be challenged but open, and you'll leave kind of like Gumby, feeling loose.
One of the things I love about the partner yoga is that people often surprise themselves, so they will surpass their own limitations in their mind, or they try something that they didn't think they could do, and then suddenly they're in it and they're experiencing it, and there's this tremendous amount of confidence and empowerment that comes from that practice. And I really love the idea that we can break through some of our limitations or break through boundaries and do something that we may not have thought that we could do, and really grow in that way, and know that most of our boundaries are self-inflicted, or most of our limitations are self-confining or self-made, and so breaking through those and moving forward. And there's still time to relax. We have movie nights, and we often will just get together and do social things. Sometimes we've done hula hoop dance classes, or we work in a different theme every time. Chinese astrology is one of my favorite things to talk about, and I do astrology readings, so we often get into that for a little while.
We've had lots of campfire sing-alongs where we do chanting or kirtan, or maybe just good old folk song with guitars.
Emily and I have worked together for half a decade, and so we've been teaching and practicing together for a long time. And so as partners, Emily and I really support one another in providing the space, holding sacred space, creating room for people to really work on their own process and their own practice of healing. And we're just here to set the container and to hold the space and to really allow people to find whatever it is that they came for. So to really give some freedom around what it is you're here to do and what you need from the experience. And we really think that we work well together because we've had a lot of experience working together on these retreats, and we found that our relationship has really deepened, and we both find a lot of growth just from working for one another. So it's always a transformational experience for myself to come on these retreats, not only with my work with Emily, with all the other participants that attend, but there's always a process that comes up for me. And after our last retreat, I really felt that I came back completely in a new perspective, in a new place in my own life. So it really does have effect on all of us.
Honeybees, the tiny